CEO Elon Musk unveiling what he says is the company's first fully self-driving robo-taxi. The two-door cab with no steering wheel and no pedals is powered by AI and will cost around $30,000.
So I think growing up without a female figure was not a good idea, not good at all. Now, Elon wanted to set up a company, and then I said to Elon, well, he has to wait for Kimball if I'm going to send anything, which I will do, of course.
Elon called me evil. I'd never heard him swear in my entire life. But that day, he was furious, actually swearing at me. After lunch, the guys grabbed me and said, "Yeah, what were you thinking? What the hell do you think you're saying to Elon?" Elon Musk has always been known for his groundbreaking ventures and bold personality. But beneath his success is a complex and often strained relationship with his father, Errol Musk. For years, Errol stayed out of the spotlight, rarely speaking publicly about his famous son. But now, in a stunning revelation, he has finally broken his silence, and his words have sent shockwaves through the media.
Elon Musk, the tech billionaire, right? SpaceX, Tesla X. He made a big bet on President-elect Trump, spending more than $118 million backing him.
Elon Musk's father, Errol Musk's early life. Elon Musk's father, Errol Musk, has opened up, revealing things that have shocked everyone. But before he became known as the father of one of the world's most influential figures, Errol had a story of his own. An accomplished engineer, his life was marked by a series of intriguing twists and challenges that shaped the drive and ambition we see in Elon today. Born in 1946 in Pretoria, South Africa, Errol grew up in a country navigating intense social and political changes. His father, also an engineer, had a strong influence on him, inspiring Errol to follow a similar career path. As a child, Errol developed a keen interest in mechanics and technology, often spending time exploring his father's tools and gadgets. He attended high school in South Africa, excelling in math and science, where his talent for grasping complex concepts quickly set him apart. After completing high school, he pursued higher education in engineering, studying at the University of Pretoria, one of South Africa's leading institutions. There, Errol earned a degree in electromechanical engineering, a field that combined his passion for practical mechanics with theoretical knowledge. Errol's early journey may not have hinted at the global impact his family name would one day carry, but it laid a foundation for innovation and ambition. So, what did Errol say about Elon, and why is everyone talking about it now? Let's uncover the details. Errol didn't jump straight into the tech industry, but that didn't stop him from carving out a meaningful career. He explored various engineering roles, gaining valuable expertise in both electrical and mechanical systems. His early work included a stint in the South African military, where he contributed to technical projects that honed his problem-solving skills. He later moved into private sector engineering, where he tackled challenges that built his reputation as a versatile and resourceful professional. A major turning point came when Errol transitioned into industrial engineering. This field opened the door to large-scale projects, such as designing and developing mining equipment and mechanical systems for heavy industry. At the time, South Africa's economy was deeply tied to its mining sector, and Errol's innovative designs helped streamline operations, making them more efficient and cost-effective. His success in this sector didn't go unnoticed, earning him a string of high-profile contracts that solidified his position as a leading figure in engineering. But Errol wasn't just focused on industry and machinery. He had a deep curiosity about the rapid advancements happening in technology. Electronics and computers were beginning to revolutionize industries, and Errol was fascinated by the potential they held.
I'd come probably straight from the office, and I'd take Elon and still in his uniform, school uniform. On this occasion, I went to this chap who also had a horse stud, a very, very well-known man, and after the meal, he threw towels at everybody and said, "All right, off with your clothes."
While working on traditional engineering projects, he kept an eye on emerging technologies, often experimenting with new ideas and concepts. This natural curiosity for innovation became a hallmark of his approach, something he would pass down to his children, particularly Elon. Errol's entrepreneurial streak also shone through. At one point in his career, he co-owned an engineering company that specialized in industrial machinery and technology. This venture allowed him to merge his technical expertise with his business acumen, navigating the challenges of entrepreneurship with apparent ease. He approached engineering not just as a profession, but as a creative outlet, constantly looking for ways to blend technical precision with practical solutions. However, success didn't come without personal struggles. Errol's career demanded a lot of his time and energy, often creating friction in his personal life. His relationship with his ex-wife, May Musk, became increasingly strained, highlighting the tension between his professional ambitions and family responsibilities. Despite these challenges, Errol continued to push forward, pursuing opportunities that would define his career and influence those around him. In the late 1970s, Errol's life took an unexpected turn. He made a bold decision to pivot from traditional engineering roles and explore a path that would bring him significant wealth, but not in the way most would imagine. Alongside his engineering work, Errol pursued interests that diverged from his usual technical expertise. This decision would not only shape his future, but also leave a legacy that would echo through his family's story. One of the key factors that set Errol apart was his ability to adapt. Whether it was solving mechanical challenges for South Africa's mining sector or exploring advancements in emerging technologies, Errol always found a way to stay ahead. His knack for identifying opportunities and taking calculated risks became a defining trait. This adaptability would later serve as a blueprint for Elon, who took similar bold leaps in his own career. Errol's life wasn't just about work. It was about curiosity and ambition. He approached every challenge with a mindset that valued progress over comfort, always looking for ways to push boundaries. His journey through engineering, business, and innovation wasn't just a reflection of his skill set. It was a testament to his relentless drive. It's no wonder that this determination left a mark on his children, shaping the way they approached their own lives and careers. Yet for all his accomplishments, Errol remains a complex figure. His professional achievements stand in contrast to the turbulence of his personal life.
It's an intergalactic family feud. Elon Musk, the billionaire behind tech giants Tesla and SpaceX, has not spoken to his father in over a year, and the reason is surprising.
The balance between ambition and family proved difficult, and his relationship with Elon would later become a focal point of intrigue. How did this dynamic shape the man who would go on to revolutionize industries? And what role did Errol's own choices play in forging that path? The answers lie in a story that's as compelling as it is layered. Errol Musk's path to wealth. Errol Musk had always been captivated by the skies. Flying wasn't just a hobby for him. It was a passion that opened new perspectives, both literal and figurative. After obtaining his pilot's license, he started flying small aircraft, enjoying the freedom it brought. But flying wasn't just about leisure. It also became a crucial part of his professional ventures. What Errol couldn't have predicted was how this passion would one day lead him to stumble upon an opportunity that would change his life forever. In the late 1970s, Errol began using his plane more frequently, flying to business meetings and surveying the landscapes tied to his work. One day, as he flew over the lush countryside of Zambia, something unusual caught his eye. A seemingly abandoned emerald mine nestled in the rolling hills below. It was the kind of sight most people wouldn't think twice about, but for Errol, it was a spark of curiosity. With his engineering background and a keen eye for opportunity, he began to wonder about the mine's untapped potential. Errol decided to investigate further, and after looking into the mine's history, he realized it was largely overlooked and underutilized. Where others saw little value, Errol saw an opportunity. This was no ordinary purchase. It was a calculated decision. Drawing on his understanding of mechanics, industrial systems, and resources, he saw the emerald mine not as it was, but as it could be. That clarity of vision led him to take the leap. He bought the mine, setting the stage for a venture that would eventually bring him significant wealth. Once he acquired the mine, Errol wasted no time putting his engineering expertise to work. He brought in advanced equipment, improved the efficiency of operations, and optimized resource extraction. The mine's output increased dramatically under his leadership. Errol's ability to streamline processes and identify weaknesses in existing systems was critical to turning the mine into a profitable enterprise. Within a short time, the mine began generating significant returns, cementing Errol's reputation as an innovative problem solver and a shrewd businessman. Zambia, known for its abundant natural resources, was primarily a hub for copper mining. But emeralds, rarer and more valuable, offered an even greater opportunity. Errol tapped into this lucrative market, navigating the complexities of mining operations in a foreign country. Managing the logistics, workforce, and political intricacies of Zambia wasn't without its challenges. Yet Errol's entrepreneurial spirit and technical acumen allowed him to thrive where others might have faltered. The profits from the emerald mine provided Errol with the means to expand his lifestyle and his ventures. As his wealth grew, so did his influence in South Africa's business world. He used the income not only to secure his family's financial future, but also to fuel his broader ambitions. By the time the mine was fully operational, Errol was counted among South Africa's wealthy elite. The emerald mine wasn't just a stroke of luck. It was the result of Errol's ability to see possibilities where others saw obstacles. What makes this story even more intriguing is how much Errol's approach to opportunity mirrored that of his son, Elon.
Elon Musk claims his request to launch more rockets was denied purely over his support for former President Trump. And in a stunning twist today, as you said, Governor Newsom said, "I'm with Elon."
Like Errol, Elon has a talent for recognizing untapped potential and making bold decisions that others wouldn't dare to take. Both father and son share an unrelenting drive to innovate, whether it's improving systems or creating entirely new ones. Yet, despite their similarities, the relationship between them has grown distant over the years. Errol's love for flying also played a symbolic role in his success. Flying gave him a perspective few others had, a bird's-eye view that allowed him to spot opportunities like the emerald mine that were invisible to those on the ground. This ability to see beyond the surface has parallels in Elon's ventures. From SpaceX to Tesla, both men possess a visionary mindset, but their relationship remains a source of fascination and complexity. Errol's decision to break his silence about Elon recently has reignited interest in their dynamic. For years, their bond has been shrouded in mystery, shaped by a mixture of admiration, tension, and distance. Why did Errol choose to speak out now? And what does his perspective reveal about the origins of Elon Musk's remarkable drive and ambition? The story of the Emerald Mine is more than just a tale of wealth. It's a testament to Errol's ability to adapt, innovate, and take calculated risks. It also serves as a backdrop to the larger Musk legacy, offering a glimpse into the traits and experiences that shaped both father and son. As we delve deeper, the parallels and contrasts between Errol and Elon only become more striking, raising even more questions about the forces that have driven one of the most influential figures of our time. Errol Musk's foray into politics. While Errol Musk is widely recognized for his engineering, mining, and business ventures, his political involvement is a lesser-known chapter of his life. Although politics wasn't his primary focus, it served as an avenue to expand his influence and shape his career. His engagement with the political sphere reveals a man who understood the intricate connections between power, governance, and business, a dynamic he skillfully leveraged to advance his interests. Errol was born during a period of immense political change in South Africa. The country was deeply entrenched in the apartheid system, a regime of institutionalized racial segregation and discrimination. This system, while oppressive, shaped much of South Africa's political and economic landscape, and Errol's career unfolded within its confines. Although he wasn't directly involved in the anti-apartheid struggle, the political environment significantly influenced his choices, both professionally and personally. During the 1970s and 1980s, Errol had already established himself as a successful businessman, particularly in the mining industry, but his ambitions extended beyond business. He had a keen awareness of the political landscape and its implications for his ventures. South Africa's economy at the time relied heavily on mining, and the government's policies often favored those who could align with its interests. Errol understood this dynamic and adeptly navigated the relationship between business and politics. While he didn't take a public stance against apartheid, Errol maneuvered within the system to secure advantages for his ventures. His wealth from the Emerald Mine and other enterprises provided him with access to influential networks. In South Africa, political and business power were closely intertwined, and Errol's growing fortune gave him a seat at the table. He formed connections with key players in the government and private sector, ensuring his business operations thrived despite the turbulent political climate.
Errol Musk fathered a child with his stepdaughter, who is 42 years younger than him and was just 4 years old when he married her mother.
Errol's influence wasn't limited to private dealings. He also took steps to formally engage with politics. He was elected as an independent representative for Sunnyside on the Pretoria City Council. This role, while not highly publicized, positioned him within the local political structure and provided him with insight into how governance operated at various levels. His time on the council reflected his ability to blend his business acumen with political strategy, securing opportunities that benefited both his career and his community. It's important to note that Errol's political involvement wasn't about pursuing ideological change. Instead, it was a calculated extension of his business ambitions. By maintaining strong relationships with those in power, he ensured that his ventures remained profitable and resilient in a complex and often volatile environment. The mining industry, central to South Africa's economy, was heavily regulated by the apartheid government, and Errol skillfully navigated these regulations to keep his operations running smoothly. Beyond his role on the city council, Errol's political connections allowed him to influence decision-making processes that directly impacted his businesses. He worked behind the scenes, cultivating relationships with politicians and government officials who could facilitate favorable outcomes for his ventures. This strategy wasn't uncommon among South Africa's elite during the apartheid era, where economic success often required navigating the intricate balance between policy and profit. Errol's involvement in politics also highlights the dualities of his character. While he wasn't a public political figure or an outspoken advocate for any cause, his ability to maneuver within the system showed a deep understanding of power dynamics. His role in politics was less about public service and more about ensuring his place within the structures that governed South Africa's economy. For Errol, politics was another tool in his arsenal, a way to secure his position and maintain his growing influence. His ability to operate within the political and business ecosystems not only solidified his career, but also had lasting implications for his family's legacy. While his political career may not have been the headline-grabbing aspect of his life, it provided a foundation of stability and influence that would echo through his children's lives, particularly Elon's. The intersection of Errol's business and political activities also underscores the complexity of his legacy. It raises questions about how these dynamics influenced his relationship with Elon, a man who would later challenge the status quo in entirely different ways. Their shared ability to navigate complex systems and build influence is striking, but their personal distance suggests deeper tensions that shaped their family dynamic. Errol's political involvement may not have defined his career, but it played a crucial supporting role in the story of a man who was always looking for the next opportunity, be it in engineering, business, or governance. Errol Musk's career took an intriguing turn when he entered the political arena, joining the Progressive Federal Party in the 1980s. While politics wasn't his primary focus, it reflected his broader ambition to wield influence in multiple areas of life. He even ran for office in the 1981 election, but his political journey was short-lived, as he resigned from the party just 2 years later. His brief foray into politics didn't leave a lasting legacy, but it showcased his ability to adapt and explore diverse opportunities. Elon Musk has openly spoken about the political and social environment in which his family lived during apartheid-era South Africa. This context heavily influenced his decision to leave the country and seek opportunities abroad.
And some major picks have just been announced. So moments ago, the president-elect revealing that tech mogul Elon Musk, the richest man in the world.
While Errol didn't take a public stance against apartheid, his ability to navigate the political and economic systems of the time shaped his career and, indirectly, his children's futures. Errol's political ambitions faded, but his impact as a father remained significant, albeit complicated. Recently, Errol made headlines by breaking his silence about his famous son, Elon, drawing attention once again to their dynamic relationship. Errol's perspective on family and parenthood sheds light on his character. A self-proclaimed pro-natalist, Errol saw having children as more than a personal decision. It was a way to leave a legacy. To him, family was an extension of his success, a continuation of his ambitions and values. He believed in maximizing life's potential, and for him, that included raising children who could carry on his name and ideals. Errol's approach to fatherhood was deeply practical. He placed great emphasis on passing down his knowledge, wealth, and ambition to his children. However, this approach often came with a sense of expectation rather than emotional closeness. While he valued his family, his drive for success frequently took precedence, leading to periods of distance in his relationships with his children. Errol's first marriage to Mai Musk, a model and dietitian, resulted in 3 children, Elon, Kimball, and Tosca. Each child charted their own path to success. Elon became a tech visionary, founding companies like Tesla and SpaceX. Kimball pursued a more conventional business route, eventually founding restaurants and food initiatives. Tosca, the youngest, carved out a career as a filmmaker and producer. Despite their different paths, all 3 reflected the ambition and determination instilled by their father. Of his children, Elon's relationship with Errol has been the most publicly scrutinized. While Errol supported his children in practical ways, his interactions often carried a sense of expectation. He wanted his children to excel, but his focus on his own pursuits sometimes overshadowed his role as an emotionally present parent. Elon, in particular, felt the weight of this dynamic, which contributed to his decision to leave South Africa and forge his path in the United States, far from his father's influence. Despite the tension, it's undeniable that Errol's ambition and drive played a role in shaping Elon's relentless pursuit of success. Their similarities, intellect, innovation, and ambition, are striking, yet they've often been overshadowed by their personal differences. Elon has spoken candidly about the challenges of their relationship, describing it as distant and, at times, strained. Errol's pro-natalist philosophy was central to his identity. He believed in the importance of creating a legacy through his children, not just by passing down wealth, but by inspiring them to carry forward his drive for achievement. His relationships with his children, however, reflected the complexities of this mindset. While he wanted them to succeed, his focus on his own career often left gaps in emotional connection. For Errol, success wasn't just measured in personal achievements, but in the continuation of his values through his children. This perspective aligns with the traits that define his family.
Musk has said on several occasions that AI should be paused and that the sector needs regulation. Musk says his new company will work closely with Twitter and Tesla, which he also owns.
Relentless ambition, innovation, and the pursuit of greatness. Yet it's also a source of tension, particularly with Elon, whose achievements have far outpaced his father's, creating a dynamic of both admiration and conflict. Elon's decision to distance himself from his father speaks volumes about their complex relationship. Yet despite their differences, the impact Errol has had on Elon and the Musk family as a whole remains undeniable. For better or worse, the traits that Errol instilled in his children continue to shape their lives and achievements, cementing his legacy in ways that extend far beyond his own success. The paradox of Errol and Elon Musk's relationship is one that has fascinated many. How can 2 individuals who share so many traits, intellect, ambition, and a drive for success, be so emotionally distant? At the core of their connection lies an undeniable truth. Errol Musk had a significant influence on Elon's development, particularly during his formative years. Yet, their bond is as much marked by admiration as it is by strain. Growing up, Elon was exposed to Errol's sharp intellect and deep passion for engineering and technology. Errol, a self-taught engineer, businessman, and forward thinker, introduced Elon to the concepts of critical thinking and creative problem-solving. He emphasized the importance of understanding the how and why behind everything. This foundation profoundly shaped Elon's mindset, igniting his early interest in science, technology, and engineering. Elon often recalls how much he learned from working alongside his father as a child. Errol's hands-on approach to problem-solving left a lasting impression. Whether it was fixing household systems or discussing complex mechanical concepts, these moments planted the seeds for Elon's groundbreaking innovations. In interviews, Elon has credited his father with nurturing his technical abilities and teaching him to view challenges as opportunities. For all the positive lessons Errol imparted, their relationship was far from ideal. Despite sharing a love for engineering and innovation, the emotional connection between father and son was often lacking. Elon has spoken candidly about how difficult it was to relate to his father on a personal level. As a child, he often felt Errol was more focused on his own ambitions than on being an emotionally available parent. Errol's relentless drive for success often placed his career and personal achievements above his relationships. He pursued wealth and influence with single-minded determination, a trait that undoubtedly contributed to his financial success, but created a rift between him and his children, Elon in particular.
Elon Musk has had his Tesla pay blocked by a judge. According to a decision in a Delaware court, the Tesla chief executive's record-breaking $56 billion.
This dynamic fostered a sense of emotional distance that only deepened over time. One of the key reasons for their strained bond lies in their contrasting worldviews. Errol placed great value on wealth, legacy, and status. He saw practical business ventures as a means to secure financial stability and build a lasting family name. Elon, however, has always been motivated by a broader vision. His work is centered on innovation and pushing the boundaries of what humanity can achieve. For Elon, success isn't measured in wealth, but in making a meaningful impact, whether through colonizing Mars or revolutionizing the automotive industry with sustainable energy solutions. Despite their differences, Errol's influence on Elon's career is undeniable. From an early age, Elon absorbed the lessons of critical thinking, engineering, and problem-solving that Errol modeled. These skills became the foundation for his revolutionary projects, from SpaceX to Tesla. The ability to tackle complex systems and envision solutions that others couldn't was something Elon inherited from his father. Yet their shared traits have also contributed to their distance. Both men are intensely driven, with strong personalities and a relentless pursuit of their goals. This intensity, while fueling their successes, has made it challenging for them to connect on a personal level. So alike, yet worlds apart. The duality of Errol and Elon Musk's relationship continues to captivate observers. They are so alike in their ambition, intellect, and innovation, yet so distant in their emotional connection. Errol's emphasis on wealth and legacy contrasts sharply with Elon's mission to change the world. This divergence reflects not only their differing priorities, but also the complexity of their bond. For Errol, success was about securing a lasting name and financial stability. For Elon, it's about transcending human limitations and shaping the future. These contrasting visions have not only defined their personal journeys, but also the nature of their relationship, a mix of shared brilliance and unresolved tension. In the end, the relationship between Errol and Elon Musk is a testament to the complexities of family dynamics. While Errol laid the groundwork for Elon's technical prowess, their emotional disconnect highlights the challenges of balancing ambition with personal connection. Despite their differences, the lessons Errol imparted continue to echo in Elon's achievements, underscoring the profound, if complicated, influence a parent can have on their child's life. If you have liked that video, click the like button and subscribe the channel to get more informative videos like this.